Pull that speaker apart. Pull that speaker apart. Get the fluffy stuff out of my face. Remove the blanket and the cage. Pull that speaker apart. Pull that speaker apart. Change is coming, doing a new thing. Pull the speaker apart, pull that speaker apart. Pull the speaker apart, pull that speaker apart. Pull that speaker apart. Pull that speaker apart. Get the fluffy stuff out of my face. Remove the blanket and the cage.
So here's my revealed speaker cluster for people who might not know. This was behind all that fluffy stuff. Now this configuration is a little bit preceding a lot of my final ideas. This light is a bit flickery. There we go. Yeah, so I prefer a vertical alignment, and in my fluff ball of a canopy I actually had a blocker on this one, or a director. Just imagine this is the felt piece, so this speaker energy had to actually go around, not through, to line up with this one, and same with this, which was being blocked to come out through this one little hole. If you may remember that funny little Muppet canopy I had on top of this. So yeah, this speaker configuration was just kind of me putting them all as close as I could. Eventually I deleted the channel for this super tweeter, just because I had a few amp failures over time, and I just ran with this three-way cluster. So I'm thinking of moving this tweeter to somewhere near here, and I'm also concerned with this clearance to this pillar, because this door has to open and shut like so. But it's good that I have this little tweeter here as a guide. Before I take it out, I'm going to leave it in as a height reference, because that clears the plastic. Now in order to get this tweeter to fit above this mid-dome, it's going to be very tight, and I might have to move this mid-dome this way a bit. And this is okay with my current thinking, because I'm trying to get a tiny bit more depth anyway. And so by this one moving left a bit, use this other hand, shall I? By this one moving left a bit, it's also can move back a bit, because that's just the way that this mounted piece in here moves in a backwards direction. So that'll go back, say, a centimetre, and left a centimetre or two, and this will just come out and pop above here and hopefully clear, or necessarily clear this. You know, I could, in a perfect world, just cut all that out and go with it, but I like this kind of build on top of OEM feeling that I have at the moment. I also could put this whole pod, instead of attached to the door, it could be attached to the dashboard, but that's a story for another time. It would make things a little bit simpler, but yeah, so everything's going in a bit more narrower, and I'm not concerned with the width. The only reason I had this touching the glass was because before I had the shroud, I did not like the tweeter interaction with this side losing big dips and messing with my staging at the time. So I tried to do these two close for a reason, for the higher frequency to get less interaction, and then I just started doing the cotton capture anyway. So long story short, we're going back, we're going vertical, and we don't care about width so much anymore, because this is a very wide car and we get lots of width, and we will because it's already getting 1 centimeter back to go to here, and then hopefully we'll get another centimeter back here. We'll get the triangle of depth back to here instead of here, and that's on all 3 frequencies. So that's a long story shortened. Hopefully I can get this done. I'm not too precious about the way it was and the way it sounded, and it was great, because this is all very temporary stuff. This is not fiberglass, as you can see. It's bouncy. I'll just get out the Stanley knife and start cutting, and then we'll just have the bare wood under here. Oh, there we go, there goes a piece. Right, some bare wood under here, and some sticky tape. And yeah, first thing to go is this, and we're done. Alright, let's go. That's the first layer of fluff taken off. You can almost see under here. On the back of the open back of this stone. We should just cut here and see what we got. I don't know if it's worth keeping this piece like that. I guess I've already got the contour of the dashboard here, so I'll leave this piece. Just cut along here and see what happens. Well, I can see the wood there. I'll cut along there. That was disturbing and satisfying at the same time. One cut here, one cut there, and you can see the layers of construction. This industrial felt, the sticky tape with a bit of super glue, not very firm here at the back. This is the padding. The dampening for the rear wave. It's kind of like shoved in there like this. A snapshot, a cross section. Yes, there's plenty of room to come backwards on this in this direction. It's almost, you can see it. You can get a bit more depth here for sure, and I'm not afraid of coming in. From the narrowness of the soundstage. Should just keep going, get rid of that and just redo it. Just keep this bottom wet. Come this way. One screw should release this little mid-range. Steaming right ahead. It's probably only been 20 minutes, half an hour since I decided to move everything around. Actually, I've been thinking about it for a couple of months. So here we go. One little bit of sticky tape. We're almost free as a bird. And then another bit of sticky tape. Now we're still connected by 2 wires. But there, we've got a fair bit of movement. I can get rid of this piece here as well. Get rid of that. This is holding that position forward for that position here, so it's got to go. Clear. The tape up here. Oop, just popped off. Okay, there's the backing board. That gives us the freedom now to align this to plan, and this will be the direction instead of where it was. We're going to be back, down, so that's a good 2 centimeter, and that looks like we're going to get the clearance we need vertically for this guy to move over here. So we'll just concentrate on getting that in. Okay, with a little bit of video magic, I'm going to now hold it steady. I'm going to move that tweeter to there. Did that happen? Was it good? Did I do good? I think I can go right a bit. But let's just see. I'm going to do a quick tape job just for 24-hour listen fest. Alright.
Quick tape job. Quick tape job. Little bit here, big bit there. Quick tape job.
I guess not many of you might not equate to this feeling, but when you first close the door and you've quickly taped up your Frankenstein sound system, you get that feeling and you go, oh. Yeah, that's what I felt. I could go a bit there. Look at the clearance. Remember, this is just A1 temporary sticky tape job. I guess it doesn't really matter about that angle as long as it just doesn't fall off when I'm driving. So forget this. We're going to have a little bit more extra playroom and clearance, so this will all get chopped off. And then the new shroud will be sort of tight on this side, I guess. Like that. And finishing here. Could use this as just an absorption area. I'm going to listen to that because I have real-time sound delay programmed on all of my knobs, so I can retime these speakers just by ear and give it a listen. The EQ will be way different. The other side is still shrouded, but I can just pan it for now and maybe do a quick spherical on this side, I guess. Fun times. Very fun. When I put all that wadding and stuff back on and just reshaped that cage, the tonality and everything just shifted right back to the middle. So, on to testing. After about 10 minutes of delay finding, it's a process of just turning off the tweeter, the high mid, the low mid, do the general left right to get the 8s in time, add the 6, time the 6, add the high mid dome, time the high mid dome. I've got this coarse setting, and you can feel it going left and right. And when it's somewhere near the middle, it's like, then you use the fine setting, and then you just find where it's the deepest. Then you add the tweeter, and the tweeter's got like just, microseconds only, and until it starts floating and gives you the best depth behind or locked into that high mid. Yeah, and then just, it was everything I expected it to be. So I've moved the tweeter from there to there, and instead of directing the mids to come out a hole here, I've directed the mids just to go straight at me, and the 6 inch as well. So I've got a little bit of padding there to stop the side glass interaction. So there's a chunk of padding in there, and this side is just the 1 inch of cotton. But yeah, pretty good. everything sits back, and this whole half of stage gets that nice, complete rectangular feeling rather than the curving into you kind of feeling. And yeah, just you can look more into the music and less kind of putting your face into the music, like a bit of a wraparound. That's kind of what I was going for, and I'm quite surprised that I got it without retuning, because I basically put most of it back and I just had to get the times right. So tonally there's probably a tiny little squish to go if I did a quick EQ retune. But yeah, that's where we are with that one.